Hey guys, Lisa Fuller, Ambassador Diamond, video 2 of rocking your parties out, how to get them going, how to keep them excited, and how to get people booking more parties from that party, because that's the most important thing. And we're going to do something really fun in this video too, so I'm excited. Um, let's get back to where we ended with video 1, is what we do in the wrap room. And like I said, I want to make them feel comfortable, and I also want to get to the bottom of what's going on with them. So the first thing I say to that person while I'm getting them ready to wrap is I simply just ask, so what are your health goals? What would you like to achieve if you could change one thing about your health and your wellness over the next 90 days? That's 3 months. I'm already starting to prepare them for the loyal customer program. I would say, what could you do if in 90 days you could change something? What would you want to do? And sometimes they're not aware that we have other products. Sometimes they just come and they've just heard about the wrap. So that's a good time for you to say to them, we have other products besides the wrap. And you may want to mention, just throw out some things that some of the other products help with really quickly. Oh, we've got, regular to help with, colon cleanse and people that have different issues in that direction. And then we've got relief from muscle and joint pain. We have so many products that I can probably give you a combination of things to help with any of your health goals, as well as weight loss goals or just outside, if you want to make any appearance differences. So I let them do the talking, and most of the time they're like, well, I didn't know, I hadn't thought about it. And then they start thinking, and then it starts flowing. And I actually have them bring back to the room with them their customer order form they got when they came in, because that's what I use at parties for them to follow along with me. And I mark on the back of their sheet. I start writing down information. If they tell me, oh, well, I've got fibromyalgia, I write that down. Or I want to get rid of the stretch marks right here. That's all I wanted to do. I'll write that down. I'm trying to make a mental note, because every person at the party is different. They're all human beings with different purposes for being there. And it's up to you, the expert, to figure out, why are they there and what can you offer them? If you're generically just telling everyone to get on the same products, I don't feel like that is personal, and I feel like then you're feeling like a salesperson. So really dig in, and you're setting them up with that 90-day goal, because that is how long we need you to be a customer. And it's also the amount of time it's going to take to actually make a difference. Our bodies didn't get the way they are in one day, and it's not going to get better with one wrap. And that's what I tell them in the wrap room. What you're doing right now with this wrap is so healthy and good for your body, and it's a great start. But if you give me 90 days, I'm sure we can make a dent and change some of the things that you want to change. So I already have them going into the party knowing they're going to order. I'm going to be able to help you with those things today. And we'll figure it out after we get your wrap off, and after you hear about the other products, where you should start. So I don't say if you should start, how you should start, can you start. I say where you should start. I'm already implanting in their mind that they're going to love and want these products. And I also say that in the wrap room, I say everyone wants our stuff, you will too. So be confident going in and know what you have is amazing. And then after I do that with each person, I get them out in the wrap room, and then the party begins. And I literally simply go through the party pad. I keep it simple. I do the front side of the party pad, and then I flip it around and I read the notes from the job opportunity side. If any of you guys want to know how to segue into the job opportunity, all I do is, after I go through the front part and I get through the packages, I simply stop after I talk about my favorite product, and I say, if you guys don't mind, I would like to take a minute to just flip this over. It's going to take me about 5 minutes, and go through how another way for you to get wholesale pricing, and that's becoming a distributor. And that way they know it's an option. And I say, I'm growing very fast right now. I need help. And this may be something that can change your life like it has mine. So if you don't mind, I just like to take a minute. And no one ever does. So I flip that party pad over and I go through the presentation really quick. And that's also where I share a little bit about my story. And that's kind of how that runs. And then after we're done with that, then I go ahead and I take them back, and I get them all unwrapped, and I ask them, I figure out where they need to start. And what I say at the party is very important. I say, everybody, I'm going to call you back into the wrap room, the order that we wrapped you in the beginning. And when you come back, I would like you to bring your order form so I can help you get that going and fill that out, so we can see where you need to get started. So as soon as they come back in the wrap room, I get that wrap off and I say, okay, what are you thinking? Where do you want to start? I know you said that you're tired all the time. You may want to start with those greens, because that will take care of this issue and this issue. So they'll tell you if they can't start. And I'll say, if you're on a budget, I can kind of give you an idea of where you should start, because it's not always wraps. And another tip and trick is, I always tell people at the party that to get the best results from a wrap, I would not even wrap. I would go on the greens and the regular for the 1 month. Don't wrap. That's going to cleanse and detox and alkaline and balance the body and get as many toxins out as we can. That way, when we go to wrap the second month, we can go ahead and lose a whole lot and see a lot of results because of the detox we did beforehand. So 95% of the people that I sign up at parties don't start with wraps. That's usually their second month in. And in the meantime, they get loving the products that they started with. So just remember the wrap brings them in, but the supplements are the things that they're going to order month after month after month after month, every month. So just remember that, just a little tip. Now, in between all this, there's some things we can do to have a fun party. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to throw out some of my tips and tricks. And then I actually did something really fun today. I asked all my leaders, send me your best party tips and tricks. I'm going to mention them on this video and just kind of roll them off and give them all credit. So that's going to be kind of fun because I don't even know what they all are yet. Basically, one of the things that I love, and I'm going to give credit right now to my amazing Double Diamond Jody Busher. She does something extraordinary and I love it. Before she gets to the party, she actually makes checks. She made these amazing checks that say It Works Global, and she makes the check for $1 million. She puts the hostess's name on top of the check, and at the bottom she signs Mark Pentecost's name. It's just a fake check. And basically at the beginning of the party, she calls the hostess up and she says, tonight, we'll call the hostess Sally, I want to present Sally with this $1 million check that she can cash in tonight if she signs up as a distributor. Now, she also says people in this company are making $1 million, so if Sally signs tonight, she absolutely can make that much money if she works for it and wants it. And she presents it to her. And you can hang this in your mirror once you sign. So now she's doing a couple things. She's putting it in Sally's head that you may want to think about doing this. Then she says, after she hands her the check and makes that spiel, she says, anyone here tonight, if Sally decides to sign, you will all, if you decide to sign up as a customer or a distributor, you'll be going to help Sally start her business, and this can be Sally's launch party. Now she just did another thing. She just put in everyone's mind at that party, oh wow, so she'll come do one for me like this, and all those people can go under me. So now you're kind of planting these little seeds here and there. So I just love that, and I wanted to mention that's something fun she does. One of the fun things I do besides the facial, so I can sell some facials with the hostess answering the door in the facial, is I like to make up a basket. And this doesn't have to be expensive, guys. This is something that you can put a free wrap in, a free facial, a week's worth of greens, a candle, go to the dollar store, make it fun, and I make this really cool, big-looking basket that's really inexpensive. And what I do is I tell everybody right when they walk in the door, or in the middle, right before I go into the business opportunity, I'll say to everybody, okay, I'm going to go around right now. And if anybody here books a party with me tonight, their name is going to go into this drawing to win this basket, and you'll get it the night of your party. So anybody who books a party right then, which most everybody wants the basket, so they all book a party. Now we know some can cancel, absolutely, but the person that booked the party is most likely going to keep the party because they want the basket, because they don't get it till the night I come because I bring it. So that's just another way that you can kind of get things moving along at a party, and we just have tons and tons of fun ideas. The other thing, and I'm going to start reading off some of these ideas. Okay, here's one. You get 2 decks of cards, and you get face cards. You only keep the face cards. Keep 1 deck. Keep 1 deck, hand out the others to those who ask a question about the business. Then draw a card, and that person takes the prize. Then keep drawing each time that person steals it, and at the end, the person left gets it. Basically, you take all the face cards and everybody's drawing them, and if somebody has to ask you a question about your business, how much does it cost to get started? $99. Then somebody else will ask a question, somebody else. If they run out of questions, you yell out one and then hand somebody a card. And basically, it's like that game, the elephant game, where it's one gift. Maybe it's a wrap that everybody's passing around, and somebody gets the wrap and then somebody else, and whoever ends up with the wrap wins that wrap. But it's a way for you to have fun and interact with people and ask questions. And that one came from Ashley Laporte, one of my distributors in Michigan. Tanya Owens, oh no, Melissa Hans. Have a sheet of paper, write a different word on each, like skinny, detox, stress, or something along that line. Tell them that if they catch you saying one of those words, they get a free greens facial or an additional $5 off the wrap. So it's kind of one of those word games where we can't say any of these words tonight if anybody says them. And another thing, and that was from one of my distributors, Melissa Hans. Yay, Melissa, great one. You actually can do where everybody has a thing on their back and they can't say that word. And if they say that word, then their name doesn't go into the drawing at the end or doesn't get the prize. So there's so many fun things you can do to keep it fun. Okay, this is the other one. To book parties from your parties. You have 11 envelopes. Number the envelopes 2 through 11 and set in a set of dice, just 2 dice. Inside the envelope, you have 1 grand prize and 5 party cards. So there's going to be in the envelopes, most of them say party. There's going to be a grand prize and 5 product cards. If they book a party from you, the guaranteed grand prize is theirs every time. So let's say that one more time, and this one's from Autumn Westbrook, and actually she got this from our upline Shelly Hyde, so it's amazing. 11 envelopes numbered 2 through 12, or 2 through 11. Have cards inside that say party, 5 have small prizes, and 1 says grand prize. Each person can choose to play by rolling the dice. They can choose. They don't have to. Because you're telling them, if you choose to play, you have to pick, the envelope you pick, you have to do what's in it. Then you say you can open the envelope, or if you book a party, you get the grand prize too. So they can open the envelope, and if it says book a party, they've got to book a party. But if it says grand prize, the grand prize is a spa night for them and 4 friends. Or book a lot of party, and you book a lot of parties from this. Ashley Laporte said that she's been doing this since Shelly Hyde gave her the idea, and she's been booking a ton of parties. You can do chin wrap, green facials, hand treatments for spa nights, all those things for free, and it just makes it fun. Another thing I love to do at my parties are the greens facials. You can't charge for those, but it's fun to get everybody in, and I do mine a special way, and I think it's kind of fun. I actually go by individual little things, and before I get to the party, I already have it made up. I take a little bit of, you can do water, repairage, a little bit of lip and eye cream, just make a little gel mixture up with a scoop of greens, and each one individually is already done with a lid on top. I went to the dollar store and I bought little individual mirrors that sit up in front of them, and then green washcloths, all washed and brand new. And what I do when I get to the party is everyone does their own greens facial. They put the mirror in front of them, they put it on themselves, they take it off themselves, they each take before and after pictures of themselves. And then you can do the paraffin hand wax. A lot of people love this one too. You can actually take our stretch mark cream, which is amazing, and it gives you a chance to showcase how amazing our stretch mark cream is just as a body moisturizer. And what you can actually do is slather someone's hands with the stretch mark cream. I would say, a good amount in the hand, so it's kind of sloppy. Then you're going to take some surgical gloves, and you can get packs of these very cheaply at any, I just bought some at the dollar store, actually. They're going to put the surgical gloves over top of their creamy hands. Then they're going to take their hands and dip it in a bowl of very hot water, not enough to burn, but enough that they can stand it, until that water warms. And they can do that right sitting at the party if you're at a kitchen table. Or they can go run them under hot water for a couple minutes. And when they remove the gloves, they can rub that cream in up their arms into their hands, and their hands feel just like they just did a paraffin hand wax. Let me see if I have any more party ideas. The idea is, guys, be creative, be inventive, do some things, have fun with it, do spa nights, do couples parties. Like I said, keep it simple and have just the regular old appointments. Those work too. Do couples parties. I've been doing a lot of those lately. You can do bridal parties. The night before the bride gets married, you go over and wrap everybody and give them a greens facial and a paraffin hand wax, or a couple nights before in case someone bloats. And the last thing I want to leave you with at parties is talk about the bloat. Don't hide the bloat. Bloating is amazing. I'm a bloater. I bloat every wrap. But by the 3rd day, my stomach is flat and smooth and amazing. You want to tell people. So at the very beginning of every party, right when I'm in the wrap room, I'll say, now, you're probably all going to want to bloat today. Or right when I come out, right before I start the party and I'm talking about the wrap, I talk about the bloat and how I bloat and how it's okay. And it's actually a great thing. It means that that wrap is working so well that it's pulling a lot of stuff out. But guess what? By the 3rd day, drinking lots of water is the key, and you're going to be skin and healthy and thin, and it's going to be amazing. So that's all I got for you. I hope you got some good party tips out of that. Bottom line, keep it simple. You use the party pad 1 hour. That's what you want to stick to. When you show people it's easy and fun, they want to do it with you. Thanks, guys.